What's up, guys, and welcome to the Wait, What Were We Talking About podcast, episode 2. Got some different guests with us today. We got the North Carolinians and some other people.
Hi. Yes, I do.
And one other person, because everyone else is from
Which is going to be most of the
Well, I mean, I'm not in North Carolina.
It's going to be us in contentious debate, and then Jamie.
We got Jamie, Ashley, TJ, and Justin here with us today. 5 topics, 5 people, randomly talking about whatever, hopefully for your entertainment. And remember, this is for older audiences, so if you're younger, fuck off. Okay, cool. Simple as that.
We can fucking swear on the show?
Yeah, we can fucking swear on this show.
Goddamn right we can.
Oh.
Alright, so if you saw the first episode, you know how this goes. Oh boy. Like I said, pretty much each person brings a random topic of conversation to the table. We talk about it, and simple as that. Alright, so, first topic. Miss Ashley, you were going to kick us off. What is your topic for today?
How, I guess, Harley Quinn was very, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for?
Sexualized?
Yeah, very sexualized.
Hyper. Probably.
Not hyper. No, just how she was very sexualized in the Suicide Squad. Because I don't feel like that was quite necessary. I feel like she did a very good job portraying the character, but I just don't feel like they did a good job with not doing that. I just feel like little girls watch that movie and they have to look up to her when she's doing like all those acrobatics like in the beginning, and like she like licks the pole and everything, and I don't know, that was just a little too much for me.
So when I think of her character in that mannerism, I think of her outfit quite specifically. Even, how she acts is almost another facet, but what she's wearing is kind of blatantly obvious. And I think about her, what did she comically she wore a dresser outfit.
Yeah.
Was it particularly?
It was flashed in the movie as well. You saw it.
Yeah,
I saw it.
I saw
the
the
movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Was it skin tight in the comics?
Yeah, it was definitely skin tight.
Did she have like a figure in the comics as much as
yes.
they're trying to?
Definitely, like all of them obviously like had figures and
Yay,
everything,
artists.
but it wasn't anything like too revealing or anything.
No, she's all covered.
Yeah, everything was covered. I don't know. I just didn't like that. And like she got dressed in front of like all those guys, and all of a sudden like you see him like look away. I don't know. I don't like that.
So I have both sides of it. I have 2 points that counteract each other. My first point, agreeing with you though, is that definitely. I mean, there's that scene where she's like drowning or choking or whatever, and Batman has to make out with her for a second, but she was just kidding.
Yes, that's what he was doing.
Yes. Okay. He was resuscitating, but it wasn't this. It was just straight to the mouth,
right,
and then she was like, "Ha, I'm kidding. I made out with Batman." He did get the punch in the face though, so we're making progress. But so that is bad. That's over sexualized. I looked over at my friend when I was watching the movie and was like, "That's a little too much. That's on the nose." Mm-hmm. But to counteract that as well, although she did start off in the jester outfit and things, like you go to any convention for the past like 10 years, Harley Quinn has been highly sexualized by the fans in the community for a long time now.
Also,
that's just what people have taken the character to be.
Catwoman. I mean, look at Catwoman. I mean, with Halle Berry, like, that movie. Let's not even
say,
pretend that movie exists.
As I bring it up.
Her outfit got very, very scantily clad in that movie.
Well, think about the first movie too that Catwoman is in.
Oh yeah, that
Michelle
one was very
Pfeiffer
skin
fucking-
tight.
I can't picture like a Catwoman version where it's just like a really large cat. Like
I think she could actually be furry.
acting like a cat. She's just like, not very graceful or anything. Like rolls around.
I just feel like there should be more normal
kind of rolls
looking
off of the couch.
super ladies.
What's that?
I feel like there should be more normal looking
Sure.
women in
Wonder Woman.
I think the issue with
she's not more normal looking though. Like she's not.
but I think an issue to add to the Harley Quinn and hypersexualizing her is the fact that her entire relationship is based off of domestic violence.
Oh yeah.
And they're making her a very desirable character for women to portray, because obviously we live in a society that you want to be sexualized because that means you have value and worth, but also it makes it a character that men like, and I'm talking in like heterosexual terms, but that men like because she's hypersexual and that's hot, and she's wearing, I mean, I didn't watch the movie, but she's wearing booty shorts and whatever, and from what I understand and gather from her character, is extremely head over heels in love with the Joker. And will take anything. Yeah. And she used to be extremely intelligent and a therapist, and completely, went totally into that relationship with him, and it makes that desirable. That, like, weakness, the obsession, the willingness to give up everything for love. And for love that's not even reciprocated at all. And I think that's
in a weird way.
He did jump in the vat, though.
damage.
I think this movie was the most.
Well, that's the issue with domestic violence, right? Is that there might be seemingly love there, right? It's not like it's abusive 24/7. There's stuff, so it's actually probably an accurate portrayal of what probably.
And there is one point where she is actually dancing, and like she's in a nightclub, and the Joker has some dude that I guess he's doing business with, and he has Harley like come over, and I guess like dance up on the guy, and was like, here, you can have Harley, like for the night or whatever.
So sexual abuse.
Yeah.
But then what did he do?
But then after that, I guess he like disrespected Harley, and so the guy or Joker.
Like I said,
if I understand correctly, he disrespected Joker by turning her down.
Oh yeah, by turning her down.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
he was like,
have my
no,
woman. He said, no, that's your woman.
That's
He's like,
your
oh,
woman.
what, she's not good enough for you? What do you even do if you're that thug? You're like,
Oh.
take her.
I think it was because he said something to begin with, and no matter what he said after that, it was already done. He had the target on his head, and then even if he turned her down, then it was the Joker was going to kill him.
But
that was
like
it.
Margot Robbie fucking nailed it. Like she was Harley Quinn. Like, and I hope she like does it again.
She's going to get a standalone, isn't she?
I would
that's their plan.
like to
I
see the
hope
character
so.
To see
actually
if that
leave
happens.
the Joker.
Yeah, I would
I'd like to actually see her.
and
Yeah.
and get with
Strength.
Poison Ivy.
And
Honestly,
I get that
I
her-
want them to team up.
What was that? Night Owls or what the fuck?
Well, I want like
that.
Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn to team up. I think that would be really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, they've
completely
always
agree.
had that dynamic. Okay,
Like
so
girl power.
I went ahead and put $100 on the table if I had it. That you tell me that a new Poison Ivy actress wouldn't be portrayed with like scantily clad.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
they're always
And,
going
like,
to
a
be.
vine
That's how
running
you're
up
going to
at
get
the
nailed.
street.
You
They
Perhaps-
could probably use Uma
Perhaps
Thurman
giving
again.
female,
She's still hot.
perhaps giving female like villains and superheroes the same like autonomy and like outfits and whatever portrayals that they afford male superheroes and villains.
Like, why can't Melissa McCarthy
Maybe.
though be Poison Ivy?
I don't know.
You know,
True.
something
Melissa
like
McCarthy
that.
should be that superhero Hope. Superhero. She's
Yeah.
Oh, the one that she flies around and stuff?
yeah,
Yeah.
and she's like a plus size woman.
Yeah.
That comic pissed me off, though, because I read the first one. And I know it was very
I'm only
positive.
halfway through it.
Okay, well, the thing is, she's okay, it's body positive and stuff. Okay, I'm just saying.
no, you're good. I was.
She likes,
No, I'm trying to keep all my thoughts. In
the man she
well,
goes
I've been like,
after,
Yeah.
the man she goes after is like a super fit,
Right.
intelligent dude. So it's about
Yeah.
body positive image, but she has to go for that guy. And it's like, okay, so
I know.
the dude you get to pursue has to be a football playing jock. That's fair. Nothing for us scrawny dudes, but that. Yes.
I get it. I completely get that.
We don't represent.
Yeah, exactly. We're not representing white.
Oh,
skinny
yes,
men.
you all fucking are! Oh my god! No, but wait,
I just want
scrawny
one comic
nerds
book.
too.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
want
Watch
one comic book.
Big
Zach
Bang
Pilgrim
Theory.
versus the World. Or,
Stop.
Full of
Stop.
nerds that
Jesus.
get with hot
Yeah, actually, that doesn't make sense at all.
What?
So
Big Bang Theory.
Big
like,
Bang Theory.
All those women
Which
are
is just
all
what,
elite.
like our current version of
No.
Third Rock from the Sun.
I hate.
Oh yeah.
Nerdy guys making sexist jokes and hooking up with
Fair.
really attractive
Social
women.
Network.
I'm
But
just
I've
saying,
never
like,
said the
I
Big
get
Bang
it.
Theory is
I get
a
that when
positive,
something
is a
tries to
positive
be-
thing. I actually don't.
Right.
Actively dislike the Big Bang Theory. The people
Right.
put to me that hope is like positive in things, and then it
Yes.
has this negative.
Well,
Well, my point is, why can't she be like instead of a character that's supposed to be like,
Right, why can't she just...
why can't she just be Poison Ivy, or why can't she just be Catwoman?
Yeah,
No,
instead of
I
calling,
agree.
like, we need
No, I
overweight
agree.
or whatever.
We need a
person.
34, 26,
All right,
34.
I'm gonna break out into this side topic that's
No,
completely
I know.
gone. Darn it!
I have
Granted,
things that I want.
Granted, this is the first
Fair.
representation
No,
we
it's
have of the
only-
characters, and maybe part of the journey is seeing like how they
it'll
change
progress.
later on. You can be like,
Yeah.
oh well, I'm glad that they've changed from
I
this
just-
to that.
I just don't like it because I don't want like little girls to look up to that, thinking that that is okay. Like,
True.
That's people
and
not letting an idea formulate.
To your point,
yeah.
And this goes back to conversation that we had off camera about
Sure.
about Bruno Mars.
Oh yeah.
But you can't, like, I don't think it's, well, that might be, like, an interesting thing, like, watching the character evolve from this hypersexualized to, like, finding herself and her autonomy. Awesome. But we hypersexualize women all the time, so people aren't going to look at it and see, like, this is wrong and part of her journey. They look at it and be like, oh, yeah.
It
She's
almost
there
sucks.
for my
She is.
pleasure and
Wait till
whatever.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah?
Captain Marvel.
Oh,
She's
gonna be
in a
awesome.
full
Okay.
costume suit and no titties
She
hanging
is gonna
out.
be awesome.
Okay.
I'm excited for that. Oh, and also the girl's gonna Brie Larson. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. she's. Yeah,
So we'll see.
She's gonna be awesome.
Okay. So the little girl argument, I get it. The movie's PG-13 was supposed to be R. So, yep.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but okay, whenever I was younger, like 8 or 9 years old, I saw PG-13 movies. Like, my babysitter, for example, had us watch the Blair Witch Project.
We just had shitty babysitters.
Yeah, we had really shitty babysitters.
Don't do that.
I thought I used to watch you.
So,
Sleeping?
Not denying that, but I just feel like that could be a factor for that, and then...
Well, they're going to see, like, the toy out there. They're going to see pictures and stuff like that on the internet. It's not like they're not going to see what that character looks like.
Well, Kevin Smith's daughter, Harley Quinn, is 16? 17? I don't know. She saw it and she had a positive outcome for it.
She's 17 though, and she also has a very, very positive outlook on her body and on life. Like I follow her on Instagram, and she's just very.
I know nothing about her.
Oh no, she's just a very positive person when it comes to that kind of stuff. But like for example, what if a really insecure girl watches that, who's like 13 or 14 years old, and she's watching that and she's like, this is what I need to do to find love. I just don't feel like that's.
How responsible do you feel the director is for the opinions that people formulate?
Well, no, none at all. But I just feel like that would be an issue. Like
if
I watched that whenever I was that young, I'd probably think the same thing though.
Yeah,
because I'm.
And again, diversity in media.
Yeah.
Giving women other parts. I guess I'm tying it because I don't think that her hypersexualization is that abnormal.
No, it's not abnormal at all.
Even the domestic violence relationship. I mean, we romanticize that all the time.
Sadly enough, that was also the most interesting part of the movie.
Yeah.
Was
their
relationship.
Their relationship was the most.
I thought it was a different one in this one. Not to say it wasn't an abusive relationship, but I felt he was more invested in this one.
Yeah, no,
like he was definitely
in the comics,
Trigger, like
speaking from
the crime lord person. Like he flipped on a dime and then going to save her multiple times.
You see how
no,
right?
Risking his business and his life.
But based off of the TV shows and other media that I've seen these characters portrayed in, that was the biggest connection I've seen personally. Now I'm not the biggest DC fan, so I can't be like, oh well, in this comic they had this storyline. No, from what I've seen, this was the most. Or you see the Joker and Harley and this issue to this issue.
You have like a spare pair of glasses. The only one.
Oh, you do want
There you go.
Do you want the sunglasses?
But
not
like I felt,
maybe like in podcast 5 or 6, where I've built up a repertoire.
There you go. When I travel down to North Carolina,
yeah, I was gonna say. Bring all of your gear with you.
So yeah, I totally agree that it's that abusive relationship because that's been the characters for
forever.
However goddamn long this has been going on. Not saying it's a right thing in society.
It's canonical.
It's just a
I think
story
it's the romanticizing it. Yeah,
I get you.
Because depicting it and showing that that's a reality that some people go through, I think is very important.
Right.
You don't want to ignore people's stories. Making it desirable is the issue, and that's what we do when we hypersexualize that character as well, because we make her desirable, therefore being in her position.
So when people say,
and that relationship too, I think that that relationship became idealized and things. You'll see people in comments stuff like, "Oh, you're the Joker to my Harley Quinn."
That's a weird thing
to
like. I understand you're fans of the character, but that is a weird connection to be like. Oh,
and I get that's a counterculture thing too.
Which
I kind of like
the kind of funny guys. Colin has brought that up. He's like, "Why would you want that? This is a bad relationship." So that's interesting.
I just want more diversity when it comes to women in comics and in the movies. I just would really appreciate it. Yeah, in general.
Everywhere, guys.
Just a more normal looking person who's not like super thin, not super big or anything, but just more normal looking. They have flaws. You can see their flaws and you can relate to it a little bit better. That way I don't know, it'll just make you feel better after leaving the movie. Like, you know what? I can relate to that character a little bit better than otherwise.
I really like films where they use actors who just are not known.
Yeah.
Because they seem more normal, and I'm like, it's kind of crap.
Like Will Smith was Will Smith in this movie.
Yeah, Will Smith.
It was like, okay.
It was Will Smith as Deadshot as Will Smith.
Yeah.
Like Margot did the role well. But Will was just like, okay, Independence. Oh no, sorry. That was good.
She really became...
The Earth.
Oh,
Enchantress.
wait, was it this one? Yes. Okay. sidebar completely.
Yes,
Yes.
let's do it.
Joker saying, "Where is she?" God, I fucking love that. I was like, yes!
They did it!
When he's looking.
My favorite line delivery is intense or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, he's so intense.
And what do you guys think about his... What do you think about Leto's performance?
Okay, so...
Because I liked it. Until one point.
What was the one point?
When he's on the helicopter and he's got her, like, his voice is mad deep. It's like, what are you doing?
No, that was
Like,
me.
he was fine,
Okay.
and then...
I did.
Honestly,
and then he went back.
My problems with the
Oh, no, I keep
Joker
doing
were
It just
just
threw me off.
more with the plot.
I don't know.
And he goes down. Because how many helicopters get shot down in this movie?
3.
Like,
Or 3.
Yeah, but you don't see him, and then you're like,
Bleep
and then
that.
she's
Yeah.
like, oh, he's dead,
Yeah.
and then I just feel like, where did he go? Where did the Joker go? I think Jared Leto even said something about that as well, where he's like, I feel like my character.
Well, they cut out a lot of his parts.
Yeah, and I
Apparently.
I don't know, I get that, but just like
Not-
one
not
blur
production
where they're
value.
like, he's.
What, where the Joker and Batman? Or...
No, the Joker when he goes down to the third helicopter crash in the movie, because we need that. Second one.
Waller
Okay.
was the third.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then she gets all.
Oh, sorry.
Waller
was the third.
Actually, in scene 26, part 7, at exactly 1 hour and 21 minutes. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, thanks. Alright,
handwriting. Sorry.
Thank you.
cool. So, Oversexualized Harley. Any other comments?
Can I do the one thing?
Oh yeah,
It's just
sidebar,
one
side
sentence.
topic.
It's not even a side topic. It's gonna be one sentence. It's just to you guys. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Sexism, rampant, internet.
I'm
Do
looking at
you
it right
care?
now.
Do you want or care if you have sexualized characters in your comic book? Because I gotta be honest, and it's not like I'm not higher than thou and shit like that. But I don't. But it's only because it's like I'm not trying to get aroused when I'm reading Batman. Like, I have the internet
Wait, you're not?
on my phone at all times. Like, if I want to look at naked ladies, that's a thing that can happen. I don't need, like, the character to be super sexualized. That's a, I don't know.
No, it's
There's
never.
times
When I'm
that
reading
they're
something, I'm
separate.
never like, oh, what is this person wearing?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
just
not,
like,
I don't
oh, okay,
understand
this
why it's
panel.
in there all the
Oh,
time.
that panel.
I guess
Oh,
it's
shit.
just sell it if it's on the cover, but I don't know. Wait, do you enjoy it? I don't. Not mad if you don't.
Not to put you on the spot.
But literally put you
Oh,
right
shit.
The only female that I was mildly familiar with in any comic was Mary Jane, just because through Spider-Man. And
Fair.
I think you were mentioning the other day about how redheads are just this, like, they're fetish.
Oh, fetishized.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And like overrepresented in comic books, like just we're 2% of the entire population.
They're
but
all
they're like
over
all
the
over.
place.
Yeah.
You're a freak of nature if you're not.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are they really that many?
Spider-Man's high school was like 50% redheads.
I can think of 3.
It's like, this was shot in Ireland?
Poison Ivy,
Oh, okay.
That's supposed to be Queens.
Mary Jane,
Mary
Watson.
Jane's daughter, Archie,
Robin,
Archie's dog.
Batgirl,
That girl's a
Oracle.
redhead.
Poison
Is that
Ivy.
Robin?
Oracle.
Did you send me? I said Poison
It is
Ivy.
Robin from
Oracle's
the.
a redhead, right?
Yeah,
But it's a
she's
cartoon,
that
not
girl.
a
Oh, okay.
comic.
It's okay, here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's
Riddler.
still just a form of media. from
Riddler's
it.
a
Still
redhead,
counts.
yeah.
Okay, I just never thought of it. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
I mean,
Red Skull.
it wasn't like, ew.
No,
It was just-
No, no.
It's red.
I get what you're saying, but
It's
it's
a
never
mess
like
sometimes.
it doesn't pass my
It's
head
just
to
like-
think
It's a mess.
about.
Sometimes.
Random that there are so many.
There's been a lot of red
It's
skulls in
it's
canons.
such
Yeah.
So
large
many
number
lights.
of.
I
Well, and
can
then
feel one
it's
where it's a
when there's
mask.
really not that many.
Don't get
Well,
that.
you also maybe have to think about, like, maybe, like, back whenever they were doing the coloring first for those, like,
Red
books,
sheet.
maybe red was a
Cheaper to
cheaper
produce.
ink.
Just
Maybe
like
it
gray.
was it
Maybe.
clashed better with the colors that they were using at that time, and now that it's like so far in, they have to stick
They
with
have
that.
No, no, but
Lois
yellow,
Lane's
yellow
red.
and black are pretty standard colors.
Yeah,
too.
Lois-
That's-
Lois
I don't
Lane
know
red
that they were like,
hair.
oh, I can't afford yellow in
We
this
wanna-
panel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No,
yellow
I'm
or
just saying.
black.
I'm not saying it's because like that ink was cheap or anything, but maybe that's just the color that they thought that they. Ooh, ow. that they thought looked best with whatever costume they were designing for those
Red and green and
characters.
Christmas colors.
Yeah, like red and green. Those are complementary colors.
Opposite
Oh
colors.
shit, we getting artsy.
So I'm just saying, like maybe I don't know. Maybe that had something to do with it.
Yeah, it was orange and green technically.
Orange for like redheads.
Yeah.
Orange heads.
Orange
Sometimes.
is...
Which sounds like
orange has a
derogatory when I
blue
say it.
component.
It does a little bit.
Orange heads. You orange heads.
Yeah, it's orange and blue.
Well, Carrot Top.
Gag.
wasn't
Orange and
it?
blue and then yellow
I
and
think
purple.
he used.
Yeah, which is really under
But
then
yellow and purple?
But then the comedian
gold, or
Yeah.
purple and gold.
Oh, I
named
have no
Carrot
idea.
Top. Like took the entire it was supposed to be fanned out to everybody in, and he became Carrot Top.
Yeah.
He
And
literally
He saved us all.
Oh, no,
No, he didn't
whoa,
save
whoa,
us.
he did
He
not.
wasted
Yeah.
it.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Carrot
no,
Top
I
comedy.
meant
took the high road.
No, he didn't save the gingers. He killed the ginger movement. Like, God, he's so creepy. Look at his
Yeah.
face. Just
It's
look
just
at it.
not funny.
Doesn't he do like puppetry?
No, it's prop comedy.
Puppetry of the penis.
Prop comedy is
I've
the
never
lowest form of
seen
comedy.
his, like,
Right
prop
below
comedy.
ventriloquism.
I think
That's
I've
the
read
only
that.
joke.
So Jeff Dunham.
Yeah, okay, I get.
Which I wish I
He's
had.
funny in things, but it's ventriloquism, so it automatically
Yes.
right above prop comedy.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Everyone's
No,
like,
I
oh, you can speak with your mouth closed. That's pretty good. Doesn't mean you're funny.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean you're funny
No,
immediately.
absolutely. Here's my racist stereotype and an old guy. Ha!
Here's a jalapeno. We can't just hold him. Put him on a stick. Character development.
Also, do a funny accent. Now.
What was the topic?
We don't know.
It was Margot Robbie over-sexualized in Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Any-
so, I don't know what you all are writing over here at all.
Don't
they
read
were
it aloud.
just sidebars.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can read that, by the way, if you can. Yeah.
So yeah, any closing comments on the topic that Ashley thought?
Switch it up, Hollywood.
That was so
You're
angry.
super creep. Oh my god.
Weirdly,
He's
okay, so
doing
she
great.
was over-sexualized, Jamie, but also, sadly, she was like one of the 3 things that I liked about the movie.
Right.
No, her
She was,
character
like,
was
the
awesome.
Only good thing.
Like, her
Going
character
for
was
that movie.
super
I'm
awesome.
Thanks,
not saying
DC.
that both can't exist.
I gave you 2 shots.
DC,
You got
please.
1 more.
Just,
That's it.
why would you send a boomerang guy against Enchantress? Anyway.
No.
Also,
No.
I'd like to learn
Boomerang
more about the
should
boomerang
have
dude.
stolen the show like he did in
Right.
the trailers, and he just fucking flopped.
Yeah, Captain
I
Bruce.
loved
the guy
his
with the,
unicorn.
who's the guy who
Little
could
unicorn.
climb?
Oh, he just died.
No,
Slipknot.
that was his role. He was supposed to be the sacrificial
Yeah,
lamb,
but
so
this is
everybody
fine,
knows.
but
Oh
still,
shit,
yeah.
there's stakes.
Introduce him, though, not right
No.
before he dies.
No.
Yeah. All of a
Okay,
sudden it was
if
like,
you're gonna
oh,
make
he's
that
there, and
argument, then
he, like,
Katana's a
disappeared.
piece of shit, which she is.
Well,
But
they
Yes.
didn't really know.
She
it was
has
Adam.
one
Oh,
line of
this guy.
character
That's
But, like, by the
literally
way,
what they said.
also she talks
And
to her
then
husband in the sword.
he died.
Okay, that's it. No more
They-
character development. She
they,
flies
uh,
people up now.
They developed this elite team of people to go, and most of them really had no business being there. Especially a guy who could climb well.
Like,
What was he supposed to do?
What about crazy
Grapple.
girl baseball bat and underwear?
Yeah.
What was she gonna do
With
against
no
Enchantress?
Obviously, she's
Is that her
heart, though.
superhero name?
yeah,
No, it's Harley
it's
Quinn.
in the hype.
Oh, okay.
That's what Harley Quinn does. Also, that's my superhero name.
But obviously, Harley Quinn actually made a big difference for them because she actually went up and tricked the Enchantress and took her heart.
I don't
And
think
saved
I
them
don't
all.
feel like that was skill
yeah,
based.
but Enchantress was defeated, let me remind you, by a bomb.
I know, by a bomb. It
They
was
could have
dumb.
just... Are you going to tell me the United States government ran out of bombs?
No.
We could just throw a bomb at
No.
them.
Yeah, and I like how the city is apparently being attacked for like 3 days. Nobody does a fucking thing.
No, like nothing.
Nah, it was fucking.
And the Suicide Squad was formed so that they could have plausible deniability, yet they put 50 military
Yep.
soldiers with them.
Yep.
Wait,
Anyway,
what were you
let's
saying?
not
That was a
go on
quick
this
turnaround.
tangent.
Oh shit, we got something going on.
What were you saying though? That they should have, I don't know, like infiltrated a government.
They
or
should have, in
something
the
like
comic
that.
books, they do government things like that, and they attack.
It would have
they
been a
talk-
lot more
Oh my
cool
gosh,
if they did
yeah.
some like espionage type shit.
Or just even if they had to like fight, I don't know, go into another country where plausible deniability was actually a realistic idea.
Yeah,
that
instead
would be
of-
cool.
Yeah.
But nope, we
It's a
got tentacle
whole
monster.
nother
They just
topic.
wanted a reason
How to
for
make
Will Smith to
Suicide
take
Squad
actions.
better.
How does it make Suicide Squad better? Take the characters that they did well, and then don't do anything from the plot
How
whatsoever.
about
and
just
rewrite
make your
it.
story better?
Yeah.
Make the story better. Characters were great.
There you go.
Make the stories better.
Also, what about the ending? Where
What about it?
Batman comes in and he's like, by the way, Suicide Squad, that movie
You
just
mean
happened?"
the thing that?
I don't know.
No,
No, it's...
No.
we've already spoiled this enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did just spoil
no.
literally the ending of the movie.
I guess
That
That's
was
what
like-
I was doing.
I
The
mean,
spoiler alert.
If
guess-
you're going to see that movie, like 80%, maybe 85%, follow everything comics. So San Diego
Oh,
Comic Con,
Yeah.
you already knew Justice League's happening. So like that scene was like,
Great.
cool. Thanks.
No, it was cool and dumb, but also...
Thanks,
it was
Coach.
Like, it was like, yeah, put me in, Coach. That's what
I'm
the Justice
glad.
League was.
I'm glad they finally have a plan,
Yeah.
but I think it's too late.
But
for
no,
DC.
they just like erased Suicide Squad. They were like, Suicide Squad doesn't matter, I'm putting the Justice League together.
I
That's
know,
what he said.
and I don't like
No.
that. I thought they were kind of.
No, they're gonna keep them together. Well,
Oh, they're gonna keep them. It's just, I don't know, it felt like it made the stakes of that movie.
Once again, if we get there. If we
Yeah.
get there.
Who knows with DC? I don't really have high hopes.
All
for
I
them,
know is
to
we're
be
building
honest.
to 2040 when it's Justice League versus Avengers.
No, please no.
Oh
Yes.
God.
Yes.
No.
And the nerds will burn the theaters down. Me included, Justin.
Unless it's like a 10-minute or
A 10-minute
an
movie.
No, 10-minute like just boom, you're done, or an hour just beat the shit out of Superman. Then I'll go see it.
Yeah, I would agree
Also, it
with
wouldn't
that.
be fair though, because as the hugest Marvel nerd ever,
The
I would say,
hugest.
Justice League would probably. Superman. Wonder Woman. They're all Supermen.
If we're going on movie success, no.
Oh, movie success. No. I'm talking about them together in a movie, like
Oh.
fighting each other.
Yeah,
I don't
know.
know. I really
Yeah,
feel like
the
the
Versus.
Avengers would like kick some ass. Like even though they're like super and like aliens or whatever.
Okay, The Flash, done.
Quicksilver. Oh wait.
No,
He's
he
dead.
died.
Yeah.
Could pull a Coulson.
Thanos is gonna revive him and then trick Scarlet Witch to be on her
Just
team.
gonna
His
sit
team.
back.
I'm
Probably,
sorry.
yeah.
You think disappear off?
Yeah.
And Iron Man is totally gonna
Why,
die.
Jamie? Don't you think
Quicksilver
Thanos is
should be
gonna
back
use
alive.
Yeah.
the mind gem to revive Quicksilver
I just wanted
and
to
use
know
it to
that.
trick
The
Scarlet
mind
Witch?
gem.
Yes.
I don't know what you're making up and what you're not.
No,
That's legitimate.
Yeah.
All of it?
There's 5 Infinity
I
Stones.
don't trust
It's
him.
true.
Yeah, that's,
All of it.
6, 5.
it's true.
That's right. Star Wars.
Yes. That's fine.
That's fine.
Star Wars.
What's,
Good topic. All right.